Okay, so here's the progress report here on the bedroom. Still got to take some stuff out. That's got to go out. That bag of trash. Done a little bit of vacuuming with the shop vac. That's got to go out. That white trim piece is going. Now that trim piece that's up there goes back on the ceiling right there. This piece has to come down so that I can cut it to fit the trim work when I put it up. Hopefully tomorrow I can go and get the trim cut out. I'm just going to cut down some boards like that to make trim. So we'll have to do the trim in here. I got one piece I got to pry off above the door. There'll be trim on the top that'll be natural wood, and a baseboard trim that'll be natural wood. That old window's got to go out. Still got to put the outlet in. Ceiling fan's got to go up. The closet's got to be vacuumed. The top of the closet's got to be cleaned out and vacuumed. Step back here, I'll show you the closet. Better view of the closet. The dresser drawers has to be took out and stripped, but that's going to be later on. Knobs that got to be put on the doors and the cabinets. I'll show you inside of the closet. Well, I didn't know that was on there, but that's alright. Who's inside the closet? Got to vacuum it out, like I said, and get all that cleaned out. The closet will be done, and it'll be ready for clothes. Upper part of the closet's, like I said, I got to clean it out. Here's the other side. And then we got to put the knobs up here too. Let me think what else. I think that's about it. Of course, I will do a for all the ceiling fan fanatics. I'll be doing a video on my ceiling fan. It is a Harbor Breeze, so I'll be doing a video on that. What else do I need to do? Oh, touch-up paint. I got to get that 5-gallon bucket out and do some touch-up with the paint on the walls, which is not much to really touch up. So I'll just touch the paint up. I don't have to touch none of that at the top, or the very bottom has to be touched up either, because that'll be cut up by the baseboard. But there is some minor scratches on the wall, like down here and like over here. I'll clean that up with the paint. Take all the screws out of the walls, patch any little holes or any big holes. And I need to patch up right there where I took a chunk of the ceiling out. Well, it's just the paper finish. And then I got to try to get that piece of paint off, painter's tape off there. And this seam's going to be covered up with a piece of wood, natural wood in the corners. And some small pieces for the corners. And I guess that's about it. I may even move that shelf somewhere else. I don't know where I can put it. I could put it behind the door, but it wouldn't look right. I may see if I can fit the coat rack behind the door. I don't know how well that'll work either. Just have to wait and see. So kind of see where this is popping loose up here. So I'm gonna have to take that down and fix that. So yeah, that's basically all that's got to be done in here. Clean the carpet, put the bed back in here. I got to measure this headboard to see if this frame, to see if the headboard I found will fit on it. And yeah, then that'll pretty much wrap the bedroom up. So, all right, I just thought I'd share the moment, give you guys a progress report. Probably the hardest thing that I had to deal with was was building the closet and kind of fighting with the paneling a bit. That's the reason I done this wood detail at the bottom of the window and at the top, but the shade covers the top. But I done that wood detail for a couple of different reasons. Is I knew I would want something on this wall that would interact with the piece of trim I'm going to have to put there. And I couldn't cut the paneling right. I can't cut it perfect, and I didn't want to ruin what piece I did have, because I thought I'll ruin it. So I thought, well, I've done this wide trim around the door, and I was going to use this around the window anyway. And I said, well, what if I put a detail under the bottom of the window? So that's what I did. So that's the same wood as the doors are made out of in the closet. So, and like I said, we'll strip that down one day, and that'll be finished. That's just a dresser that I built into the wall. So anyway, all right, I'm sorry to share the moment and let you guys see what I've done. All right, thanks for watching. Later.